Okay. Come on down, come on down, come on down.
As the bite continued to build on this 5-day trip to Guadalupe Island, the grade of yellowfin averaged between 80 to 125 pounds. This is what every angler dreams of, being in the middle of an epic bite at an exotic location with multiple shots at your personal best tuna. However, the inevitable lingers heavy in the air. The hooked fish start to congregate in the starboard corner.
Oh, Nick, you're about to get in that corner, buddy.
Oh, it's getting me good. I saw something good enough. Coming in here. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Nope. I gotta get under you. Oh, everybody's over there, dude.
As the guys get stacked up in the corner, what takes place next is nothing less than miraculous, as the crew jumps into action. Listen as they describe their methods and techniques in these situations.
So when you have a tangle, you put the rod tips together and it runs, the wrap up. And when you have multiple fish, especially those big fish like that, it's hard to get everybody gathered to, with the rod tips and angles and stuff. So if you have them holding straight up and down, everybody can bunch up together. We can get the bulk of the line, hold it, and then start getting those knots to come up. Typically, you don't have a lot of big fish going. The way this stuff bit, it was pretty chaotic, and you get 6 fish in the corner, and then one guy wasn't paying attention, or a bait swam under the boat, and it goes in between all those lines, and it gets weaved in there, and now you have a big mess. And you're dealing with those 5 or 6 fish, and then you get another fish that comes in, it ends up being 8, 10 fish sometimes. Sometimes you got to hand line it up to get that loose line that's holding them together, and sometimes it's hard to get it out. What you got to do is you wait for one fish to break away from the group, and you either pull that fish, if it's close enough to color, we try and hand line it up, at least get it, cut it, and splice it out. We splice it with the uni to uni. It's almost like 100% with the Spectra. You get that fish out of the way and you start working on the next batch. This Spectra, big fish, that stuff cuts easily, but it's part of the job, and we do what we can to preserve everybody's fish.
Watch out! That's why we're here, boys.
Holy cow!
That's why we're here.
So what happened on your fish?
He got tangled up here at the end. After I was tangled on the bow, then it came all the way down, tangled up with those guys. They cut him off and then hand lined him in.
Wow.
Pulled him in with their hands.
Saved your fish.
Yeah.
Danger.
Look at that.
Wow. Beautiful.
We're gonna cut the slice in there. Nice! Hold your run up high. Like we are. Hold your run up high. Wind a little bit, guys. You can. Wind a little bit. I got another loose line down there, guys. Okay, guys. There we go. All your tips here. You got to get them back. We got to put all our tips together. All the way around. Hey, that's done. That's the bow. Hey, Russ, take a step down. Did anyone just lose one on the bow? Back drop? Go ahead. There was a guy running here up the side, he said. Yeah, that's the guy. Who's that?
Right. He's up on the bow still. Dave was with
These
us.
guys risk serious personal injury as they strive to save every angler's fish if at all possible.
65-pound braid. Guys, who lost it up the side? I got it.
So Aaron, did you just splice that in there? Now your hand.
Well, we're trying to splice it. We're trying to find the guy. We got all right here. Okay, we're getting there. Take your rod.
Once you see these guys work, it will become clear why the San Diego long-range fleet deckhands and captains are simply the best in the business.
Okay, as soon as I get this done, you're just gonna start winding, get the splice on the reel.
Whoever's getting cut out, Dave's gonna splice you.
Ready? Okay, start winding.
On down here.
Okay, you're free.
Thank you. Oh my God. Can you believe that? Coming under. Coming under. Where's my guy?
You're still on, Andy. You made it through that whole gauntlet.
Made it through the gauntlet.
Oh, dude.
That was insane.
Another splice?
Another splice here. Start winding, start winding.
2 splices in an entire scenario. Holy cow.
Oh, right to the rail there.
Something or what? I would never wrap Spectre around my hand with a fish on it.
Right on, thank you. Fly, baby. That's the one Aaron tied together. Unbelievable.
Is that amazing? Wow. Beautiful fish.
That's
Would
a
you
story.
ever wrap braid around your hand and arm with an 80, 90 pound tuna on it?
Hell no, those guys are studs.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Yeah, baby.
That's a beauty.
Spliced line.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Very nice.